We have a provincial system where there's political parties, and sometimes people don't love that way of decision making. Like, I'm a critic. My job, actually, when the government brings forward an idea, is to present arguments that show the challenges with maybe a legislative idea they have, and that creates this kind of debate system. And debate is important. It's healthy in discussions, but sometimes that's viewed as a lot of fighting. Whereas at the municipal government level, it's council of elected representatives that live in the community making a decision for their community. And that council decision making is actually great. In fact, in the Northwest Territories and Nunavut, they don't have political parties. They just have, for their provincial, they have councils making decisions. It's a different way of making decisions. And so the government brought in political parties, and there's a lot of objection to this across the province. I have not found people that really like this. And so we're seeing it in Calgary and Edmonton, in our two largest cities, in this municipal election. Calgary has a few political parties running, and Edmonton has a couple, and they're running against then independents. What I didn't like about this, I didn't like the idea of bringing parties in the first place. There's a couple examples of this. Vancouver has political parties, Montreal has political parties, and they don't have council decision making in those municipalities. And I think there's a lot of downside to not having council decision making. What I also didn't like here in this situation is that the province has made it so that if you are a political party, if you're running council or mayor on a political party, you can spend twice as much on your campaign as someone running independently. So they're giving a financial advantage to people that run for political parties, which that's just not fair. Like, that's not a fair democracy. So making sure we have a fair democracy is really important. It's being piloted in Edmonton and Calgary. I hope it's not successful. I hope that the political parties do not get any traction with the voters, and we can come back to the legislature, and in the future we can turn that legislation around and just say we're going to stick with our council decision making process in the province, because that's what I value.